Zap 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 Lightning. Zap Zap Lightning. Lightning.
Hello everybody, it's me, the LEGO Dude, and in today's video I'll be talking about the January 2025 LEGO Star Wars sets which have all just been leaked. Kicking things off, we have the 75401 Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. It'll cost $45 and have 290 pieces. Before even reacting to the set, $45 seems like an insane price tag for a 290 piece Jedi Interceptor. Just 3 or 4 years ago, we got Anakin's Jedi Interceptor with about 40 less pieces for $15 less. That means that this set has a 50% price increase for only 40 more pieces, which is insane. Reacting to the actual leak now, it's very exciting to be getting a new Jedi Interceptor. There's a very slight possibility it'll be based off the upcoming season 2 of the Ahsoka TV show, however I think it's about 99% certain it'll be based off the Clone Wars. Next up, we have an absolutely insanely amazing leak with the 75402 ARC-170 Starfighter. It'll cost $70 and have 492 pieces. It'll include multiple new minifigures with at least 1 or 2 being brand new clone pilots, which is great to see. Assuming that it's based off Revenge of the Sith, I would hope that one of these pilots would be an updated version of the Clone Trooper Jag. And since 2025 is the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, it's almost guaranteed that this set is based off that movie. This means it'll have the Republic color scheme of red and white, which will hopefully look amazing. The price seems like it'll no doubt be $15 or $20 more than it should be, but it's still exciting to be getting a new ARC-170 after so long. Next up, we have the 75403 Buildable Grogu with his pram. It'll cost $100 and have 1,048 pieces. Grogu is still a hugely marketable character after all these years, so making a second Buildable Grogu should have been expected. It is crazy though that he's been in 10 sets within about 3 years, which is unheard of for any minifigure not named R2-D2. Getting back to the set now though, I have fairly high expectations for it. LEGO do very good on most of these mid-sized buildable character sets, with the previous Buildable Grogu and the Buildable R2-D2 both being excellent, so I'm confident that they'll be able to replicate that here. The price also seems to be fair, making this quietly a contender for one of the best sets of January 2025 as long as they can accurately capture the design of Grogu sitting in his pram. Next up, we have another insane leak with the 75404 midi-scale Acclamator assault ship. It'll cost $50 and have 450 pieces. An Acclamator class assault ship has been on a ton of people's wish lists for a long time, so finally seeing this awesome Republic capital ship in LEGO for the first time ever is amazing. Unfortunately though, it'll be a midi-scale line set, which are notorious these days for being well detailed but incredibly tiny for an astronomically high price. I wouldn't be surprised if a quarter of the pieces on this set were just 1x1 tiles. The price definitely seems like it'll be too high, but it's still exciting to see a ship like the Acclamator finally make its appearance in LEGO form. Next up, we have another crazy leak with the 75405 midi-scale Home 1. It'll cost $70 and have 559 pieces. I'm not at all excited about that $70 price tag on a midi-scale set with tiny pieces, but focusing on the ship, Home 1 is up there as one of the most iconic ships from the original trilogy and Star Wars as a whole that we have yet to see in LEGO form. There was a set that had a couple of its rooms, but I don't really count that as actually fairly representing how iconic this ship is. I would hope that it'll have an Admiral Ackbar minifigure, however LEGO haven't put any minifigures in any of the new midi-scale sets, so I doubt that they'll start here. I'm excited to finally see Home 1 in LEGO, but it's disappointing that it'll be in midi-scale form and not in full scale. The final January 2025 set we have is the 75410 The Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter 4+ edition. It'll cost $30 and have 92 pieces. This means that within the past 2.5 years that LEGO will have released 3 different versions of the N1 Starfighter in 3 different sizes, which is hilarious to see. That being said, even as a 4+ set with extremely large pieces, only having 92 pieces here is not very promising. Assuming that 20 are for minifigures and a small side build, there's only about 70 pieces left for the ship, which might not be that bad since it's a 4+ set, but I'm still skeptical of its value. Moving on from the 2025 leaks, we have full pictures now of Jedi Bob Starfighter releasing this summer. The box has the tri-colored orange, blue, and yellow stripes, signifying that it's based off the upcoming Rebuild the Galaxy TV show. The box art is of a lush green planet with Bob's Starfighter zooming through the foreground. I already talked about the Starfighter at length in a video I'll put up on a card on the screen or in the description, so I won't say anything much about it other than I think it has a great design. Now looking at the minifigure selection, we first have Jedi Bob, who looks phenomenal. He's an exact copy of the original from 20 years ago other than the face print, which is what a large percentage of fans advocating for this minifigure specifically wanted to see. Next up is an Ackbar trooper who has the head of Admiral Ackbar but the body of a clone trooper, which is absolutely hilarious. Next up we have Servo, or SRVO, who is likely Bob's droid. He looks fine but is mostly just another another cookie cutter droid with no brand new design that looks interesting. One final thing to go over, this set has a hidden compartment for a banana and blue milk, which is hilarious. I'm pretty sure that this will end up being a running gag or a joke in the actual TV show, which will be great to see. Overall, this is a phenomenal set, but $40 seems like just too much. At 20% off for $32, it seems like a much fairer value, so I would wait for it to go on sale. We also just got some more high quality pictures of the Onyx Cinder, but there's nothing much else to say about it either, so I'll just put a card up for the video I made about it a couple of days ago. Alright everyone, that is everything for today's video. Tell me your thoughts on these new leaks in the comment section down below. Are you excited for a new ARC-170? What do you think of the brand new midi scale sets? Are you looking forward to this wave or not? And one last thing before you leave, please remember to hit the subscribe button, ring the notifications bell, and leave a like on the video. Bye!